welcome back to day 17 of our 30-day decluttering challenge, and today we're doing purses and tote bags. A lot of these were actually packed up, so I had to collect them from all over the house, and now we're gonna go ahead and start purging. So I'm not really a purse person. I'm just not the person that has a lot of purses. Right away we got this from, you know, when you buy a book sometimes you can get a little bag. So I got this adorable little tote, but honestly, I never use it, so I'm gonna donate it. Then this is my dress purse. This is like fantasy cast. Who goes to fancy things and needs a little fancy purse? And yet I never actually go anywhere fancy. I don't leave the house, let alone going somewhere fancy. I actually like some of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and donate this little clutch because it's very shiny, very dated, and I'm never gonna use it. They're all the grocery bags, but there's so many of them that even when I'm at the grocery store, I never pull out to take. So I'm gonna donate a bunch of these. Gonna donate this one, and this is tough. I can't do it, you guys. I can't do it. So that means I'm gonna get rid of one of these purses. This purse is hideous. Look at it. It's so ugly. I'm always embarrassed when I go out in public. And look, it's full of junk. This is bad. Does your purse look like this? A garbage bag? Yeah, you know what? I don't love it. I don't love this purse. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. And honestly, I don't love either of these, but I need a purse, don't I? I think I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna treat myself to a brand new purse coming up. Yeah, something black. So I'm gonna let this one go. Even though I love pink purses, I don't love this pink purse. So this is all the stuff that I'm gonna get out of my house. So the thing about donating purses is before you actually donate them, you have to clean them out. Does your purse look like this? Is your purse just filled with junk? I don't know why I do this. You know, I shove receipts, and my kids are like, Mom, I'm done with this, and they give me the garbage, and it's filled with absolute garbage. Like, why do I have a sticky... Who knows? So what are you waiting for? I want you to set your timer for just 15 minutes. This only took me about 5 because I really don't have that many purses and totes and backpacks. But I am able to get rid of a lot in just a few minutes, and you can too. So thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. Today is story time, and it is not appropriate for small children. So if you do have small children watching, I ask that you shut this video off now, watch it later when there's not small children in the room. And if you have a weak stomach, if you're easily grossed out, or yeah, this one's gonna be gross. This story is gonna... I'm sharing this story because A, it's about purses, so it feels like something that is relevant to today's purge, but I'm also sharing it because it's one of those stories that has just stuck with me my entire life because it's so like, ah! So this is your warning, okay? Let's get started. First, I have to let you know that this is not a story that happened to me. This is a story that was told to me by an older relative, and I'm not going to name names. I do not want to embarrass this person at all, but I want you to know that this person was older, really elderly, really, a person that this happened to. So it's a different mindset, you know, it's like the old school way of thinking. And so you're probably like, you would never do this, nor would I, but they had sort of a different thinking about like embarrassment and the way you should behave in public. So this the story goes that this person was at a party and they went to use the restroom. And when they went into the restroom at someone's home, it was at someone's home, there was a large piece of excrement in the toilet. And they tried flushing it and it wouldn't flush down. And they were really just trying to flush it and getting really embarrassed. And then they heard someone knocking on the door. So someone else had to come in and use the bathroom. And they're in here, an elderly lady with this giant log in the toilet. So she was embarrassed, and she didn't want anyone to think it was hers, right? She didn't want anyone to think that was her poop in the toilet. So there is a number of things she could have done. Namely, that's not mine, somebody, pooped and it won't flush. But she was embarrassed and shy and timid. And so what she did, my friends, is she used some toilet paper, took it out of the toilet, wrapped it up in toilet paper, and put it in her purse. I swear. And then you know, left the bathroom and all was well. And this story was told to me. I was a teenager, and I just remember like thinking of all the other things that could have happened. You know, getting pulled over by the cops. Maybe you're speeding on the way home, and you got a turd in your purse. I mean, just, I don't know, hilarious. So my family, we still laugh about this story. It's one of those stories that will probably pass down from generation to generation. It's a family story. So I thought I would share this with you today, more as a don't ever do this story. Now, I don't actually know what she did with it after. I mean, I suppose I could call her and ask, but I'm not going to. What did you do with that turd? I'm assuming she threw it in the garbage. But I have no idea what she did with it. She panicked, and she did what she thought she had to do to save some face, to save herself from embarrassment. I'll see you next time.